れが俺の最高地点だ
Purple Enel. Best deck in the format, in my opinion. It's either this or Nami, since Nami counters this. But anyway, we'll talk about this. I think this deck is stupid strong. I didn't rep enough, but I still wanted to show you guys the deck list. It's the standard list with Reijus. So for it's probably the best one cost vessel, because when attacking it -1s, so that helps a lot with tools in the deck to reach Eltor, reach Mamaragan. So is the best one cost in the deck. It pairs really well with Holy, because when Holy's on board, all your and discard gains double attack, and during your opponent turn, they both become 6k, so they become harder for your opponent to remove. So very good combo. Next up we have Satori. Satori helps you dig through your deck, because when attacking, if you have 6 or less Dawns, which is always the case with Purple Enel, you get to look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You can either stack them back on the top in the order you like, or put them to the bottom of your deck, which is great to help you dig for pieces you're missing. We have 4 puddings, which helps you look for the events you want. Otherwise, you can go grab Sanji, which is a 2k. It's mostly a 2k. Otherwise, if you're in a pinch, you can always use it as a blocker. 3 Reijus. The Reiju is pretty insane, because when you have 4 events in your trash, which is really often in the game, except at the very early game, it becomes a 9 cost, 9 cost, right? Yeah, 9 cost, 7k power. So your opponent has difficult time removing it, and when this card is rested, it's still a 9 cost, right? So it doesn't get in range for Electrical Luna, which is a card that's very popular in green. So because it counters Enel really well, because all the cards are 6 cost or less other than Reiju. So it helps it out really. Reiju being a 9 cost helps a lot, and being a 7k power, since it's a free block during your opponent's turn. And it also helps you swing at your opponent's life when you attach 4 rested on to Reiju and swing. It becomes 11k, so it's pretty good. 3 Enel SRs. It's a blocker. It's huge because it's a 10k power, and when you need it, it's a blocker. You don't always have to use the effect to become a blocker. Sometimes you can just play it and pass, because you don't want to discard a card out of your hand, since you don't have infinite resource as an L. Even though your hand size is often large, you usually do 1-for-1s. It's not pluses. 4 Secret Enel. This is the better Enel, because you get to cycle your hand and dig for another piece. Whereas the blocker is a -1 to make it a blocker. 2 Gamma Knife. Gamma Knife helps you get characters lower cost, because it's a -5k. Pairs up really well with the Reiju, because this is 6 active Dawns. And then you can do leader effect, since Gamma Knife did -1, gain 1 active Dawn back, which is really good. We play 2 Very. Very is mostly there for cycles. Certain matchups you want to keep it for the +2, mostly like green, for example, because it gets you out of Luna range, Electrical Luna range. Putting your Secret Enel to 8 costs, they just can't freeze it as easily. Like Electrical Luna is out of range, Carrot is out of range, and stuff like that. 4 Lightning Dragons helps you slow down the game, because like I said, this deck doesn't generate value, it's usually even. So if you get to freeze one of your opponent's character, that character cannot rip 1 card out of your hand, so that's good. And it's a cycle too. Sometimes if you're bricked up, you just use the -1 draw 1 just to cycle through your hand. 4 Mamaragan. This card's insane, because as a counter, it's counter +1k and draw 1 card back, so it's a neutral card for a free +1k. And also, if your opponent has a 5k character, you can just rest it with Mamaragan very easily. Super easy. 4 Kitten. Kitten helps you do minus cost, very similar to but this is an event, and it's also cycling. So -1k gets you in range. we have 4 Altours. Altours is the KO. It gives you +1k to one of your character, and then KO at 3 cost power on board. So if you're able to chain a bunch of kitten, use Gamma Knife or to swing and then minus, Altor can get in range to KO the character. And we have 2 Divine Departure, which does minus 8k if you use up all your 6 dawns. You need 1 attached, and then rest 5. And then you can give minus 8k to one of your opponent's character. It does a similar job as Gamma Knife, but it requires all your dawns. Since you need to rest 5 and have 1 attached, it basically uses up all your 6 dawns. So it is stronger, but Gamma Knife only costs 2 dawns, minus 1 dawn also, but the minus 1 dawn doesn't matter for Enel. It's very easy to get it back. Yeah, very short and brief deck list. Just wanted to have a deck list for you guys when I post my games. Peace. See you guys.